Good morning. All right, so we are going to be doing a full day of eating today. I haven't done one of these in a while. I do enjoy doing these. I just don't do them very often because I just don't feel like my day is anything special, and especially like the food that I eat, a lot of times it's very similar, which you will see in this video, but I don't know. I do enjoy doing them, kind of sharing what's been going on in my life, what I've been up to. So with that being said, I've actually been waking up at 7 a.m. When the time changed, it really messed me up. Like, I was not getting up until like sometimes 10, which I was like, all right, this is not cool. So basically the day after the time, like not the first day after the time change, but the day after that, I've been setting my alarm for 7 a.m. and I've been waking up at 7 every day, and that's been nice. It just helps me kind of get the day started, because I work here and I work from home, and so if I don't have to wake up at any specific time, but waking up for me earlier in the day is nice. But yeah, so every morning I usually have my coffee, which I've already made. There's creamer in there as well as some sweetener, and I start my morning by journaling. I've been doing this for a while now, and I filled this journal almost all the way up, which is another thing that I'm pretty proud of. So we only have like this much left, and I don't like journal a ton, and I usually only spend about probably 10 minutes doing it, but it's kind of a nice way to reflect on the day before, and if there's anything going on in my head, I can kind of write it down. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes I'm just not really talking about anything in this thing, but it's been kind of a nice way to start the day and kind of get things started. But yeah, journal, and then I kind of just sit here and watch some like Twitch streams or whatever, wait until I wake up, finish my coffee, and then we head to the gym. But yeah, that's kind of what my morning routine is, and then obviously I shower right when I wake up. But that's pretty much my morning routine every single morning. We have made it to the gym. I've been doing deadlifts recently. So if you have been following me for a while, you know, in 2020, I messed up my back pretty bad, and I wasn't able to do deadlifts for quite a long time, but I've been able to do them again. And recently I've been able to work back up to 405 pounds. So I'm going to kind of see how that feels today. It is freaking raining like crazy today, which is not normal for San Diego, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty normal pull day. Hopefully I'm able to pull 405. We will see how it goes, but let's get this workout in. So workout session was good. I didn't really film much. I filmed the first deadlift I did at 405. I was able to do 3 sets of a single, so that's 3 different deadlifts at 405, which I'm pretty happy with. It felt really good, and so that's a W. So basically how my workouts have been scheduled the past really long time is I've been doing a push-pull leg split twice a week. So that means on Monday, I do a push day. On Tuesday, which is today, I do a pull day. On Wednesday, I do a leg day. And then on Thursday, I repeat. So push, pull legs again. And then on Sunday, I take a rest day. Basically today's workout, so what my pull days look like for the most part are deadlifts at the start, and then I will do bent over rows with pull-ups. That'll be a superset. And then I will move over to cable rows, and then I will move over to some bicep curls, and then I'll do cable pull downs, and then single arm cable rows, some more bicep work, and then that's about it. And then I do 20 minutes of cardio at the end of every session, and then on the stairs, and that's pretty much it. But I just wanted to kind of go over that because I know people are kind of curious. But it is still very rainy here, and but it was a good session, so it's all good. I'm gonna go home and shower now. We are back home, showered and everything. Normally I would eat this when I am taking my dog Bailey on a walk, but it is pouring rain outside, so that's not gonna happen today. But usually after my workouts, I have one of these Pure Protein bars. I get these from Target. I'm not sponsored by them at all. This is the chocolate peanut caramel flavor. It has 190 calories and 20 grams of protein, so I feel like the macros are pretty good on it. And like personally to me, I feel like this one almost tastes like kind of like a Snickers bar. And so yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. And so I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm going to make my first meal. Again, normally I eat this while I'm walking Bailey, but that is not happening today. So you're probably wondering yourself, what is going to be meal number 1? If you've watched one of these videos, you probably already know, but we are going to be having protein oatmeal. Now, it's actually a little bit different. So we're gonna be using regular oats. I just mix it with water, But we're gonna have some fruit in it, as well as I top it with some Greek yogurt. This is the Danone Fit. This is my favorite Greek yogurt. But basically what I do, the way that I cook it is I will put 80 grams of oats in the bowl, fill it with some water, as you know, and then I'll put it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. And then I take it out of the microwave, add the frozen fruit, microwave it again for 3 minutes so the fruit is no longer frozen, and then I will add in the protein, the peanut butter, the sweetener, the salt, and then I'll mix that up, and then I'll add the yogurt on top. It might sound a little weird, but I really like the kind of like the consistency of the yogurt on top, and you can kind of take a little bit with each bite, and then it helps cool it down a little bit, but also just adds kind of another layer of like texture and flavor to it. So there we go. That is the meal right there. It doesn't look very special, but it tastes good to me. I like adding the fruit in. It's just obviously good to get a little bit more fruit in the day. And the yogurt obviously adds a little bit more protein, and it just makes it taste a little bit better, in my opinion. I've noticed, obviously, one thing, I am a big routine person. So if you've been watching these videos, you know that I eat about pretty much the same breakfast for many years now. But the other thing that I've noticed, the longer that I've had the weight off, is that I like to have meals. I'm not much of a snack guy. And so my meals they're not gigantic, but they're not small. Like some people like to have small meals throughout the day. For me personally, I like to have big meals, like 3 big meals basically, or 3 just solid meals. That's pretty much what I do throughout the day. It just helps me, again, whenever you watch these videos, I try to make it very clear. I'm not saying that you need to eat this or that you should be eating this stuff. I'm just sharing what I am eating and what is working for me currently. And so right now, this has been working for me currently. And yeah, I don't know. I've noticed that I have reverted, not really reverted, but 3 meals a day basically works really well for me. And it helps me stay consistent and just kind of stay on track. But yeah, cheers. It's funny because whenever I do these like full day of eating, day in the life types videos, I just notice how much I'm in this room because I work from home, right? I think I might be getting an office again soon, which I'm excited about. But I just sit here, you know? I record videos, edit videos, stream, like it's all right here. And so like I don't have like anything super exciting, especially when it's raining. Like there's just really not much to show you, but I don't know, like I like to show what's real instead of like try and put on a show for the camera, which maybe would be a better video, but it's just, I don't know, it's not something I want to do. It's not comfortable to me. And so I'd rather, you know, be realistic about what I'm doing. And then obviously this is a full day of eating of what I'm eating as well. It's just, but yeah, I mean, a lot of my time is spent here chilling. So it's lunchtime now. Lunch is like the thing that has changed the most over the years. Like my dinner and breakfast have stayed basically the same, but lunch has changed. Like waffles between certain things. But right now I've been liking like salads. So I get these from Target. This is the everything seasoning like salad. I don't know, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. And then I just add chicken on top of it to get some more protein. So this is just frozen chicken. I heat it up in the microwave and I just put it on top. But yeah, that's lunch. It's pretty simple. There it is. I mean, it's just salad. One thing my girlfriend taught me, add salt and pepper on top of your salads and it takes it to the next level. And I believe that. I really do. And so, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It is now almost 5 o'clock. So I have a kind of a weird eating schedule. I eat a little bit late because I usually don't have my first meal until like 11 or 12. And then second meal is at this time. And then usually my last meal is 9 or 10 p.m., which, you know, some people might think is weird, but it's just how I like to eat. But yeah, lunchtime. So so it's been a few hours since I saw you guys. I've just kind of been working, and then I finished up this drawing. So it's a little Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. If you don't know, I've been doing a challenge just for myself this year of trying to draw every single day, and so this sketchbook has a lot of the drawings that I've been doing, and I guess I'll show you some ones that I'm like particularly proud of. So this is from a game called Cult of the Lamb. I turned him into a little kitty though. And let's see, I was really proud of this one as well. Little astronaut skeleton guy. And let's see, it's Fuecoco from Pokemon. Some of these are less impressive. This is a little demon guy. I recently got my wisdom teeth removed, so I did that one. This one's pretty cool. This was inspired by the game Hollow Knight, and so I just made kind of basically like a Hollow Knight with a skull instead of his normal head. And the rest of these aren't really too little. Simba. Nothing super crazy, but yeah. And then the last few that I'm really proud of. These are from my favorite. The game I play this game a lot. It's called Valorant. And so this is from the newest agent. He has a couple different abilities. So I drew a good amount of his abilities. This guy, his name is Dizzy. And then the last one is right here. His name is Sidekick, or Wingman, not Sidekick. But yeah, so I've been trying to draw every day of this year, and I've been able to stick to it so far, and so hopefully I'm able to stick to it for the rest of the year. But that's been like something that I've been pretty passionate about within the past few months is learning how to draw, trying to learn how to do art, and so that's how I spend a good amount of my days. All right, so it is dinner time now, and if you've watched any of these full day feedings, you know what we're about to make. It is time for stir fry. So what you would need to make this is a wok, which I have right here. And you're going to need to spray that down with some sort of non-stick cooking spray. Okay. You are going to need some frozen veggies. We're going to use these. Same chicken as I put in the salad, so just the Tyson grilled and ready. Some ready rice, and your sauce of choice. My favorite sauce in the world is orange sauce from Panda Express. They started carrying this again at Target, which makes me very happy because they weren't carrying it in my local one for anymore. I thought, at least, and they're carrying it again. So that's awesome. So stir fry time. Let's do it. All right, and stir fry is done. Like I said, it is relatively simple. It really doesn't take very long at all, and that's why I like to do it. Again, I have been eating the same thing for a very long time. I also put Tapatio on top of this one. I like to add some hot sauce just to add a little bit of spiciness to it because the orange sauce is kind of sweet. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the reason that I like eating similar stuff pretty much every single day is that I know how it's gonna make me feel. It doesn't take me long to cook at all, and I don't know. I'm not much of a foodie. I think that I don't know how other people feel, but I know for me, I'm not much of a foodie. I've never been much of a foodie. Even when I was bigger, I was not much of a foodie. I would eat the same stuff. It was just really unhealthy stuff, and so I've kind of just transitioned that into how I eat with keeping the weight off. And even when I was losing the weight, it was a lot of similar stuff. That's just kind of how I've always been. Again, it's not going to work for everybody. Some people will just get sick of it after 2 days, but that's just not me, which I'm pretty thankful for, honestly. I don't know, a lot of people find a lot of joy in food and variety. It's just not me. It never has been. And so yeah, stir fry, baby. So to end the night, we are going to have 2 of these Yasso bars. This is the sea salt caramel flavor as well as the vanilla chocolate crunch. I like to have these at the end of the night. I like to have something sweet. For a long time, I was doing just a full pint of Halo Top or Favorite Day, which is the Target brand. But it was just a little expensive, and it was more calories than this ends up being, because these are like 100 to 150 each, and those were usually about 350 to 400 calories for each one. So this just saves me money, as well as saves me a little bit of calories. The calories isn't as big of a deal, but it was like $6 every night for those. It just kind of seemed like a waste. And so, yes, this will be dessert. And if you are watching this to the end, I hope that I made it clear that, like, I'm not telling you what to eat in this video. I'm not saying you need to copy me. If you got some tips or like ideas, that's awesome, right? That's kind of the goal. More than anything, it's to show you that it doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be super over the top to be useful. And I'm fully aware my diet is not perfect. I don't claim to have a perfect diet. I don't, right? I eat what I eat, and it works for me. And so, yeah, I hope it helps. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.